All right, hi everyone, and welcome to the series finale of The Sims 4 Love Island, hosted by me, Hot Dogs, and I honestly can't believe we're already on the finale. Let me know if you wish it would have went on a bit longer, if you think my series should go on longer than they are, if you think this was too short or just enough. I always want to know your opinions, as you guys know, so let me know down below in the comments. And today we have a big episode. It immediately starts off with a child being aged up, or born, whatever. I'm not going to say who exactly the baby is, because we have the entire cast, every single islander that's entered, and their babies are all here in the villa right now, waiting to all reunite for the grand finale where we see who will be crowned the winner of Love Island. So right now we have all of our islanders just hanging out. They're kind of working out before the big premiere. It's their last day in the villa, so we're just going to catch up on them for a second before we really start the festivities and I break down what exactly is going to go down tonight. I can't believe we're doing this, and I hope you guys really liked the series. Would you guys want me to do anything like this again? Let me know. And sadly, I will be taking a small break after this series. But I have so much info I'm going to give you guys on the future of my channel towards the end of the episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned then. And I just have so much info at the end of the video for you. So everyone is pretty much just working out, cleaning up, getting the house ready for tonight. I guess, I don't know, they're all pretty neat, but I'm never going to add a washing machine in any of the houses ever again, because they just are a nightmare. That was a mistake. If you download this house, delete the washing machines. But again, you can download this house, you can download the other Sims Villa, Casa Amor, all that good stuff on the Sims Gallery at Singleton RW. And I also have a lot of the Islanders on there as well, so if you don't like how their story ended up in my series, maybe they could end up in a better one on yours. And let me know how that turns out. I know a few of you have done your own Sims Love Island since then. You've told me about it in the comments below, and I love that. I'm also going to start doing shout-outs to people that are leaving comments and talking to me. I feel like I'm creating really good bonds with you guys, and you're leaving long messages, and I don't know, it's really, really nice to see. So I'm going to start doing like shout outs to my like the big beanie weenies that are in my bowl, you know what I mean? I don't know, I gotta work on that analogy or whatever, but yeah, thank you guys for the support. The series has been a lot of fun. It's really like changed up who's watching my videos, and like my analytics are completely different than from my RuPaul series. So it's really crazy to see how the audience changes from show to show. So it's really cool to see, and I hope you guys are excited for what's to come on my channel. Okay, so after getting a pretty suspicious phone call, I decide, let's take the Sims inside for a bit. And let's have them actually go ahead and get ready for tonight. So I went ahead and I separated the boys and the girls. I sent the boys to their dressing room and the girls to theirs. And I let them have some time alone together. It's really weird because I feel like the Sims never hung out the whole time they were in the villa, really. Like Marcus and Joffrey, I feel like are pretty similar to each other. But I never really saw them hanging out or anything like that. And I mean, they didn't really know each other for... I mean, I guess they did know each other for a little bit, but I never really saw them interacting to my knowledge. Let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm ever wrong on things, I'd say, feel free to correct me. I don't mind hate or critique, so let me have it down below. But honestly, I've received nothing but love, which has been really surprising. I thought I'd only get hate. And I only ever get, like, WTF comments, which is understandable. I mean, look at me. So I get it. But I went ahead and oh wait, I already said I separated them, but the boys, yeah, I don't know. Wow, I went so off topic.
Zanahoy Tombra of the Zurich. Oob, oob, oob.
When it comes to two girls, I feel like it's also the same kind of scenario where it's like, I feel like the two of them never really hung out, Vivian and Allison. Like, they were never close. Even though they are kind of similar, I feel like all of them have been in a similar situation where they've like, haven't been in romances for very long, but they've been very passionate. And they've kind of had to go back and forth on whether they wanted to be with that person or not. And they're both pretty random, to say the least. Like, if at the beginning of the series you had to guess who was going to be at the end, I don't think any of you, because I didn't guess it, but I don't think any of you would have guessed it would be Joffrey with Allison or Vivian with Marcus. It's just like, what? It's very random, very bizarre, but I kind of like it that way, and I feel like that's kind of how my RuPaul series was. And it was also how my Big Brother one was. They've all turned out very weird and very random. And I don't think, like, at the start of the series, you would have guessed how it would have ended up. And if you haven't seen those series, make sure you go and check those ones, because I'm really proud of those as well. You don't get to see the wiener in all of its glory in the Big Brother one. Sadly, it was before I got advanced with technology. But it's still a great series, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, I never would have suspected that these two would have been the couples to make it to the end. Okay, and so while the boys are getting ready and while we have a little bit of time, because I will say this episode does drag out a little bit due to me introducing or reintroducing you to all of the Islanders we've had. I'm going to bring them out, you know, in the order they got eliminated in, tell you kind of a little bit of what they've gotten up to since, and have them, you know, hang out with the Islanders just a little bit before we announce the winner. But once we do get to the end where the winner is announced, things move very quickly. There's going to be a lot of information thrown at you. So let me go ahead and kind of break down how winning Love Island works. And yeah, because I find it very interesting. I like the concept because I just based it off of more so how the show works, where a winner is crowned. But instead of, you know, you guys voting for the winner, it's based on who has the higher relationship between, you know, does Joffrey and Allison have a higher relationship than Vivian and Marcus, and that determines the winner. But there's also always this money twist to Love Island, where, you know, they're asked if they want money or love, kind of. In the US one, I think they do it a little bit differently. Maybe I'm just remembering it all incorrectly. But they ask you know, if you both say that you want money, then neither of you get it. If you both say, or that you want love, you get love and the money. And then if one of you says money and the other one says love, whoever said money gets it. So it's kind of, you know, determines if your relationship is real, if it's fake or not. However, it's like never been done. They always pick love. They always just share the money and are in love. No one ever wants to be the bad guy. And I'll talk about that in my Love Island review. I think I am going to do a Love Island review / ranking. That should be up this Friday. If it isn't, sorry about it. No promises, I guess. But I am thinking of doing that. But yeah, I wanted to include that, but I wanted to make it more dramatic. So we will be doing it with a random wheel to determine which decision the winners make. And it's going to be really dramatic. We're going to see the results of that later on in the show, obviously. But let's go ahead and let's start bringing in some old Islanders, shall we? Really quick, though, I had to do a little speed build of the finale. I want to kind of set up the stage at the bottom garden there, where the winner will be crowned and all of that. So that's where the recoupling ceremony, or whatever you want to call it, will take place. But I got everyone all dressed up, and they're seeing each other for the first time, and doing a little kissing, a little like, ooh, you look so good. And I'm going to go ahead and bring hot dogs in. We're all going to gather downstairs for a quick little chit chat, and get ready to see everyone again. It's going to be kind of crazy. There's so many of them. And I am going to do a winter reunion special. But because there's so many, like, you're going to see how many Sims there are. I bring them all onto this lot, and my computer worked fine, but I just don't know how to do it. Bringing them to a vacation world of Granite Falls, I don't really know how to do it all, and it'd be a lot. So this is the only time we're going to see all the Islanders together at once. So it's pretty wild and crazy. But I'm going to gather the finalists downstairs. We're going to begin this. Okay, so first up, we have our first two girls that were eliminated, and that is Parker and Isabella. And I was so sad to see both of these two girls go. I really liked them when they first entered. I thought they were super cute, and I thought they had good chances. Like, Isabella had a really good chance with Joffrey, and I wonder how she feels with him being in the finale now with someone else, because I really liked them together. And then, of course, we have Parker, who you can see is pregnant as well. And then I went to see who she was pregnant with, and it was like this random townie, and I went to like her relationships to see what he looked like, who he was, and she had like no relationship with him. I couldn't find him anywhere. He was just a rando. So maybe it was a surrogate. Like, maybe she went somewhere, got it done, that's like the sperm, that's the biological father, but she doesn't actually have a relationship with him. Because he is, oh, excuse me. He is not actually on there. Why did I burp? So I'm going to ditch Hot Dogs downstairs. He's going to be like the greeter. And we're going to have everyone go upstairs to the upstairs garden. I set up a little romantic dinner area for the finalists to have a dinner. And we're actually going to make Isabella be the bartender. And we're going to have Parker cook for everyone. I was like, well, you're the first eliminated, suffer, work for everyone. So that's what they're going to do. And they're going to serve a grand meal and alcoholic beverages to the finalists upstairs. But we're also going to bring in the next eliminated Islanders, and that was Renee and Damien. They were both eliminated because Renee got pregnant. And they're both really funny. Like, Renee got pregnant, I really did not expect it at all. And Damien, I called Marcus. For episodes. I kept calling him Marcus on accident. His name was Damien Poe. Why I called him Marcus, I don't know. Maybe it was because I was like filming it at the time. I knew Marcus was like in the finale, and that's why his name was like stuck in my head. But when I was like editing it, I knew I said Marcus. I was like, oh God, why did I say that? It was Damien. Anyway, and we actually saw Damien and Sulani on one of the episodes on a date with Luna. On Luna's group date. So we've seen them around here, and that is their daughter. She's what started the curse of everyone getting pregnant on the show. And when she was born, I accidentally called her like Leah, and her name is Anya, right? I had to even write this down just to make sure. Yeah, Anya. Her name's Anya. But I kept calling her Leah when she was born, so I just couldn't get this whole family's names correct. I apologized to this family. I did them dirty. No wonder Renee was mad when she first got here, like steam was coming out of her ears. I did this family dirty, and I apologize. Alright, so now we have everyone's favorite, Alana, looking beautiful in a little heart dress she's not actually dating him, but they just arrived together, her baby daddy, the alien, Colton, and their baby boy, who is a nice, cute little blue boy. I don't know his name because sadly when I was editing the footage, I just cut out all of the like miscellaneous gameplay footage, and that included what their names were, and I didn't write them down, so some of these babies are missing names. Write fan fiction for yourself and name them. Or you can download these Islanders on the Sims Gallery at SingletonRW and have your own children, because I messed up. And none of the Islanders seemed to care about their entrance at all. Like, they got up and they got their food and began eating. They did not care. It just kind of showed all the shade to Alana, I think. And it was also shade because Joffrey and Colton were like a weird gay thing for a little bit. So, shady, shady, shady. Okay, so now we have a pretty big group of 4 Islanders entering. They all include Adrian, who was our first boy to be eliminated from the villa. I really liked Adrian. I thought he was really cute, and he was just the first recoupling. He was out of here. I should have had him come in first. Why I didn't, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm drinking water too. Like, that's disgusting. But Adrian is actually coupled up with, when I looked at his relationships, he's coupled up with the transgender woman in Solani, the like princess or whatever. They're actually together. So it's nice to see that he found someone, and it's interesting that it was with her. And then I also have a lot of the Casa Amor people coming in, including our crybaby what? Our crybaby Dawn. And then we also have Gwen. I think that's why I said Gone. We also have Gwen, who tried to return. So did Rick. They both tried to return, and with no luck, were kicked back out of the house. So all 4 of them have reunited, and they are now entering the villa. And the baby that was born earlier is now being aged up. That way you can really see them. And that is going to be Ava and Garrison's baby. They actually got pregnant, I guess, right before they left, or maybe right after they left. And they had a baby themselves. I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. They were the most recent couple to be eliminated from the villa. They didn't make it to the finale. They were just short. And it looks like, thankfully, that was the case, because they got pregnant immediately after. I thought I wrote down what their baby's name was, but maybe not. Sorry about it. I really thought Ava and Garrison would be here in the finale. I thought their romance was kind of like, they had more history with each other than the 2 finalists that are there now do. So I was really surprised that the relationship wasn't high enough. I'm glad to see they're still together and they have a baby and all of that. Weirdly, I had another technical difficulty, and I didn't get the shot of them leaving or the shot of our next couple entering. So all of a sudden it just goes ahead and switches to the next couple, which is going to be Luna and Cole and their baby boy, who is so cute. I want to see him in his mermaid form, but he's too young for that, sadly. But I guess he'd be a merman. So who knows, maybe if I did a Love Island season 2, all of the babies would come. Like, we'd have a merman come, and we would have Ava and Garrison's babies and Alana's babies and stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of fun than having some of the same Islanders be reunited once again. So yeah, maybe in the future I would do that, maybe. Who knows? Alright, so I've gotten everyone, they've gotten some food in their belly and some drinks, and now they've gone ahead and settled over in the little game area. And we are going to have Xavier and Aurora enter. Aurora was a really great character. She entered along with Vivian and sadly didn't make it to the finals. And when they left, Xavier went ahead and sucked the blood out of me. All of the hot dog water just right out of me. And, he did that to a lot of different people in the house. So I'm surprised he's here at the finale. I'm surprised I even let him come back. But I did, because I'm nice. And I wanted you guys to see them one last time. So here they are re-entering. And I'm also going to go ahead. I'm going to bring in some other supernaturals. We're going to have Kira come in, our witch, the last supernatural girl. And I really liked Kira. She just sadly didn't make it. She didn't really stand a chance. She didn't use her witchy abilities to her advantage. And then we also have Braylon, who was really cute. He was really nice. Casa Amor guy that came and interacted with the girls, but sadly was never picked. But I really liked him. He was kind of the manliest guy of the bunch. And then lastly, we have Clay, who I always thought was really hot as well. He's the last Casa Amor boy. And yeah, he just never even got it. Even when I brought him back for a second chance, he just never really clicked with anyone, even though I think he's super hot. I kind of talked over Parker having her baby, but she did have a baby, okay? And she named it Jessica, of all names, a baby girl named Jessica. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to gather everyone downstairs towards the fire pit in the downstairs garden, and we are going to start this finale. Also, as a side note, I was moving my legs in the last video and hobbling up and down, so if that affected the video quality or if it annoyed you in any way, because I'm not sure if it's going to be noticeable, I apologize. But we're going to gather everyone downstairs, and it's time to figure out who is going to win Sims 4 Love Island Season 1. I had to go ahead and I had to age baby girl Jessica up, that way she could go ahead and join everyone else at the ceremony instead of being trapped in the camera runs where Hot Dogs lives. So yeah, had to go ahead and do that really quick and have her join them. And then of course Allison wanted to be a little bit late to the party as well, so they're going to gather. But I am going to go ahead and reiterate that to determine the winner of Love Island, it's going to be like how we did all the recoupling ceremonies and all of that throughout the season. It's going to be based on their relationship status and their meter to see how high their bar is. Whoever has the most love, the most friendship of the two couples, you know, if Allison and Joffrey have a better relationship, or if Vivian and Marcus do, that will determine who wins. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at their relationship statuses and determine the winner. So the winner of The Sims 4 Love Island, hosted by me, Hot Dogs, will win 100,000 simoleons and 5 stars of celebrity in The Sims world. But whether the money goes to both of them or one will be determined immediately after the crowning. And of course, like I said before, it will be determined on the relationship status who wins. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a quick look. We're going to look at Allison and Joffrey's first. And then we're also going to look at Marcus and Vivian's. And I can now reveal that the winner of The Sims 4 Love Island Season 1, hosted by Hot Dogs, is Allison and Joffrey. So there you have it. Joffrey and Allison are the winners of The Sims 4 Love Island, hosted by Hot Dogs. What did you guys think of that? Do you guys like that they're the winners? Do you guys see that coming? I'm personally happy for Joffrey. I felt like he was always sweet, nerdy, and, you know, honest and looking for love. So I'm glad that he was the winner. Allison, on the other hand, you know, I'm happy for them. I didn't really ever get connected to her, especially with her coming in so late. But, you know, it is an amazing result, and I am actually pretty happy with it. But let me know what you guys think down below. But it's now time to determine whether they get love, money, both, or nothing. And I did that by a random wheel spinning app on the computer, internet, whatever. And instead of putting love or money, I put yes or no, like an idiot. But yes means love, no means money. And I tried to put more yes than anything because they have a really high relationship. And I had Joffrey spin first. And Joffrey has picked love. Now it's time to figure out what Allison has decided. And what a twist! Allison has decided to pick money, and since they both didn't pick money, it means Allison gets all of the $100,000, leaving them pretty much not in a romance. I don't think you would want to be with someone that stole money from you and didn't want to share it with you. She came in, really late in the game, and maybe this was her strategy all along. Like, I feel like Joffrey genuinely had something going with her, but maybe not. Like, she immediately goes ahead, calls off the engagement that he just did. He just proposed to her. She's already like, no thank you, I'd rather have this 100,000 simoleons. She goes ahead, she burns some in the fire, does a little evil laugh, and this is what I want to see from Love Island, honestly. Like I said, I'll talk about this more in the review video I have of season 2 of Love Island US, but the point of this twist in Love Island is for something like this to happen, and it never does. Every single year they always pick love, so even though I did mostly put the wheel full of love, I was so happy with the result of this. I'm so sad to see Joffrey's heart broken, but at the same time, this is what this twist in Love Island is for, and it's never happened, so I'm glad it happened in mine. Allison is a baddie for doing that. Like, how insane. And it kind of makes sense. Like, she came in so late that, who's surprised? And if you even noticed, like, after the proposal, he immediately, like, annoyed her somehow. So, what an ending. But that's it. That's The Sims 4 Love Island. We have Allison, the real winner with all the money, and Joffrey just left with a broken heart. Thankfully, Vivian and Marcus are still together, and we have so many other amazing couples left over. So many kids have came out of the series. We have so many Islanders. You can download a lot of them on the Sims 4 gallery. You can download the villa. If you ever do recreate any of this or expand on these character stories, always let me know. I love communicating with you guys, and I hope you guys like this series. Like, out of this one, my RuPaul, my Big Brother, which one did you like the most? I don't plan on doing a Hunger Games, but let me know if you would like to see a Hunger Games after this. Like, do you just want to see Allison get it? Or what? Let me know below and I'll probably consider it. However, I did also mention that I'm going to be doing the Winter Holiday Reunion special. It's going to premiere sometime in December, but I want you guys down below to let me know who you want to see there. Do you want to see Allison and Joffrey come back? Do you want to see their reunion? Or would you rather focus on people like Alana, Colton, their Blue Boy? Do you want to see them with any of your others that have children, or maybe a few of the singles that you want to see maybe find romance after all? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Also, a thing with the winter reunion, I kind of plan on it just being one 30-minute episode, but would you guys like for it to be a full 3-part, 1-week thing? Let me know that below too, because I haven't filmed it at all yet. Haven't done anything with it. I kind of downloaded a house from the gallery, which I don't do normally. And I kind of did that, and I was like, maybe I'll just use this. I don't know. I've been kind of thinking about it, but I haven't committed to anything yet. So let me know what you guys think about that down below. Because it's really up to you guys what you want to see for the reunion. Because I don't want to bring everyone back. It's just too many Islanders. But let me know that below. Let me know what you guys thought of who won, what you thought of Allison stealing all the money and all of that. I can't wait to hear what you guys say. But now I do have a little announcement. So I am going to be taking a small little break for like 2 weeks. I'm probably going to post this Friday, hopefully, with a review of Love Island. But after that, I'm going to be having a little bit of downtime. My birthday is actually October 13th, so wish me a happy birthday. I'm going to be taking a little bit of time off, but I am going to be returning to be spooky, and I'm going to have Halloween here on the Hot Dogs channel. So starting Friday the 28th, leading up to Halloween, every single day we'll have a new video, all based on a new show. That show being American Horror Story. I'm going to recreate a build and a household from every single season, and we're going to have a video for each season. So starting Friday the 28th, let me make sure I'm getting that date correctly, because I'm pretty sure I am. No, I don't know why I was saying the 28th. The 23rd. The 23rd is the correct date. I'm so glad I checked. So starting October 23rd, that Friday, we're going to be doing American Horror Story Murder House. Where I recreate the murder house and I bring in the family and we, murder some people, talk about the season. I'm probably going to rank all the seasons too. I've seen all of them. I love it. And I think it'd be really fun for Halloween. And every single day leading up to Halloween, we're going to have a brand new season. and it's going to be really fun. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. I'm always going to be doing different shows on here, and if I did do a season 2 of Love Island, it would be a really long time from now. But I am going to be doing the reunion special, so let me know that below. Let me know if you're excited for American Horror Story. I will be posting reminders and stuff like that leading up to it, as I'm taking like 2 weeks off. But yeah, stay tuned for that, and I love you guys. Bye.